This doesn't sound stupid at all. This is a great question. I'm super glad you asked it. So Spirit is talking to us. So here's just a couple of super quick things because I only have 3 minutes in which to do this. You have your entourage and you have spirit guides. I always hear entourage on my left and I always hear spirit guides on my right. That means nothing in particular. That is just how they differentiate themselves to me. So I know who is talking because all of this is coming through like my third eye, my thoughts. I only see it sometimes, and I don't see it in the physical like I see it with my third eye and I hear with my third eye. Okay, so entourage are energy beings that you've had a relationship with in a past life, in this current life sometimes, if you've had loved ones who have passed away, but past lives both here on earth and not on earth, okay? They are taking their break from their physical body. They're not in a physical body right now. They're taking a break. They're being an entourage for you and possibly for others as well. Okay. So they're not just stuck with one entourage. They can help several people, a few people, a bunch of people. It's all different. But anyway, they're not in a physical body. They are at a higher vibrational level than us, obviously, because they're not having to be in a physical body. But they're not as high of a vibrational level as your spirit guides are, because energy beings over here taking a break, having that rest, having that little spiritual ethereal nap before they have to go back into physical body or do whatever they're doing next, because this is a lot. It's exhausting. You have to rest, you have to learn, you have to reflect, okay? Higher than us, but not quite as high as the vibrational energy of your spirit guides. Now, spirit guides are such a high vibrational energy, especially compared to us being on earth and this very dense, heavy energy, being in a physical body, having the amnesia, the whole thing that goes with it, that it is not as accessible for them to talk to us directly, just because the energy is so far removed, okay? Like oil and water, the things aren't going to mix, kind of like that concept. Their vibrations are so high because they have access to the all-knowing and all the information and everything. Now, remember, they're not all-knowing and all-powerful. They have access to the all-knowing, so that's why it seems like that to us, but they're not all-knowing and all-powerful. They're also learning and growing as we are. They're just like much further along than we are, like significantly, like we can't even really understand it, which is fine. Because their vibration is so much higher than us, think you're vibrating and you're in like a different dimension. Think like that just for a second. It's not literally what's happening, but when you're like separated, you have to readjust your energy to be able to come to lower down, to talk directly, to come into the physical form. So for any of you, and I'm gonna have to do part 2 on this, I hate it so much. Okay, this is part 1.